Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Character Overview here on Battleborn. So, we are well into these overviews now. We've taken a good look at 7 characters I think already. Caldarius, Oscar Mike, Thorn, Arendi, Phoebe, Montana, and the last episode we looked at this quite weird guy, Miko, the healer, weird mushroom thing. So today is quite a good one really. I'm looking forward to actually having a look into this guy. He just looks pretty badass himself. And yeah, for you Zero users on Borderlands, this probably could be the guy for you. So this is Marquis, I think his name is. He sounds a bit French actually, so let's go and take a look into him. So Marquis is part of the Last Light Consortium. They of course are eccentric war profiteers. The LLC manufactures robotic armies under the brand Minion Robotics and sell them to every other faction, ensuring perpetual conflict in the solar system. So this guy looks like he is one of them Minion Robotics, robotic army guy under the brand Minion Robotics, but it looks like he actually is some kind of assassin or something like that. He looks pretty crazy really. So yeah, that's Marquis. Marquis or Marquis? I don't know. We'll say Marquis for now. Again, as some of you may not know, I'm not very good at French, so yeah, anyway, bio. Marquis de Calibre was once butler to Phoebe. So we've already looked into Phoebe. She was the first member of the LLC that we actually looked at a few episodes back. So he used to be a butler before an odd encounter with the LLC's AI leader, the Magna Carta, altered his personality. Now this high society sociopath wreaks havoc on the unwashed masses with his sniper, Kane, Bindlebane, and his explosively temperamental mechanical owl, Houdini. Wow, cool, he has got a mechanical owl as well. That is pretty good. So, yep, stats-wise, this guy is not very powerful with 2 bars, but, you know, can hold his own probably. Health, he has 5 bars, and range, he has 5 bars. That is expected, as he is a sniper kind of character, so full range and full health as well. And still pretty quick really, with 3 bars in all. So there is his stats anyway. Let's take a look at his abilities. So, Bindlebane, Marquis' signature collapsible sniper rifle, fit with a custom hilt pistol for close range. Nice, that sounds good. Engagement, heavily augmentable. So, Titanium Dandy Mark V is Marquis' relatively fragile chassis necessitates careful strategic engagement with enemy Battleborn. So he's quite fragile by the sounds of it, which is quite weird really, because his health is pretty good. So I suppose you can have high health and still be fragile, but you would have thought if he was that fragile, his health wouldn't be too great either. But we'll see. So temporal distortion after the flow of time. After the flow of time, shouldn't that be alter the flow of time? Alter the flow of time in a targeted area for 6 seconds. I think that should be alter there. Slowing all enemies who are inside of the time warp. Wow, so you can actually alter Gearbox, typo. You can actually alter the flow of time in the targeted area, and that slows all enemies down. That's pretty cool, really. Predatory Strike deploys Houdini. That is his mechanical owl, then I'm guessing, to a target location. Houdini reveals nearby enemies on the map and collides with them, dealing 208 to 280 damage. Up to 3 owls can be active at once. Wow, that's really good then. So yeah, if you're stood right back sniping away, you can't see anyone else, let Houdinis out and they will go and find these guys and actually attack them as well. So revealing on the map, I wonder if that's like kind of yeah, it shows them up when there wouldn't be, so that'd be pretty cool. Bindle Blast, a powerful single shot that deals 525 to 750 damage and increases its damage the longer it is in flight. Must be charged before firing. Wow, so that sounds like the mega ability of this sniper Kane. So yeah, that's pretty good really. So you sit there, charge up this blast, and then it'll do 525 to 750 damage. I'm pretty sure you won't be able to use that too often, but that sounds like a boss killer for sure. So that'd be really good to actually see. Ein, zwei, die. See, my German's better than my French. Rifle shots mark targets. The third shot on the same target adds 50% of your attack damage as bonus damage. Nice, so you could sit there shooting away, and basically paint targets on the map as well. So if you can't see them, you can actually look at your map and go, I've already hit him, he's over there, but I can't see him at the minute, let's go get him. Wow, I'm not much of a sniper myself, as you've seen in my Borderlands content and things like that. I'm more of a go crazy, let's go in with 2 massive guns and a big guy and kick the living crap out of everyone kind of player, but this guy sounds pretty awesome, and I do like sniping. I just never do it in games really, ever, so I definitely do want to give this guy a good go. So let's take a look at his Helix tree. So 10 skills in all, of course, and you get to choose left or right, so we'll go through them all, and I'll make my picks. Bit of a drink first though. So Tier 1, the Great Houdini, increases predatory strike damage plus 15% damage, so you can upgrade the damage on the owls. Or Waste makes haste. In addition to slowing enemies, time dilation now hastens allies, plus 30% movement speed for 4 seconds. So yeah, that's a team player kind of thing. I'll be playing mostly solo, so I'm going for the Greater Houdini on that one, plus those owls do sound pretty handy really. So yeah, we'll go for that one on there. Phase Flyer, predatory strike owls no longer collide with the whirl, guaranteeing a hit on target when activating. Okay, that must be world again. Wow, Gearbox, you've rushed Marquis' little skills. Anyway, so you can actually make them not collide with the world, I'm guessing, so they won't just randomly fly into things, they will actually seek a target out. Who done it? Predatory strike owls on the battlefield are cloaked. Wow, so I'm guessing the AI can actually shoot your owls, so I'd probably go for that. Go stealth and go for who done it. So yeah, we'll keep them owls protected. Okay, ocular enhancements first. So fits Bindlebane with a variable zoom scope. Yes, straight away that is the choice. I hope the next skill isn't very good. Executive barrel porting reduces Bindlebane recoil, minus 60% recoil. Wow, recoil is quite good, but if you're careful enough and precise enough, and you're not trying to, if you're far away enough as well, and you don't have to sit there spamming shots, you can just wait for the recoil to come down. So I'd probably go for the variable zoom scope there, so you can hit people from even further away, keep proper away. So as it said originally, somewhere is I think it was one of these actually. Where is it? Yeah, you need careful strategic engagement. That sounds like that would be very handy for that. So we'll definitely go with ocular enhancements on that one, I think. Right, so let's go for the next one then. Tier 4, Time Killer. All enemies inside a temporal distortion bubble take damage over time. So that's 28 damage per second. Or enlarges temporal distortion's area of effect. So it's a 25% bubble increase size. I'd probably go for damage per second there. Probably because I wouldn't really use that distortion field too much. Maybe just to the clippy enemies that are getting a bit too close to me, I can pick them off. Then again, if you're sniping and things like that, it's good to have people slowed down so you can actually pick them off one by one. So I'd still go for damage per second though, you know, help me get them down really. As long as I'm precise with putting the field down, I shouldn't need a massive bubble size really. So, efficiency expert, Einswei die bonus damage is triggered on the second consecutive hit of a marked target rather than the third. So that means that only the second shot would do 50% damage instead of the third. That's pretty good really, because this sniper is pretty powerful. You know, you shouldn't need more than 2 shots if you get critical shots maybe on a on a sniper on a small enemy. So you might not actually get to the third shot most of the time. So if we can get that massive bonus on the second shot, then you're not going to need the 50% bonus on the third shot. So or Einswei Cry increases Einswei's bonus damage, so you can either have 25% extra damage on your third shot, so that would be 75% damage, or you can have your 50% on your second. I'd probably go for efficiency expert on that one though. Just if you get precise enough at sniping, you probably don't need 3 shots. So yeah, we'll go for that one now. Long Haul Houdini increases predatory strike casting range plus 30% cast damage. Distance, right? Predatory strike is the Houdini, so you can get them further away, or increases temporal distortion casting range. So yeah, it's either one or the other. I'd go for the Houdinis though. I'd probably want to upgrade the owls more than the distortion field. So Long Haul Houdini is for that one. Bullet Banker increases Bindlebane's mag size, so you get an extra 2 clips, which doesn't sound a lot, but in a sniper rifle is pretty handy actually. Or it increases your base damage, so you get 18% base damage. I'd probably go with bang for the buck there. Definitely get the damage up. Depending on how long his reloads take actually on his sniper cane. Yeah, if you can get quick reloads on it, base damage is always the best, so bang for the buck for me on that one. Tier 8 is Windfall. Upon detonation, predatory strike owls leave behind areas of effect that deal damage over time. So yeah, basically your owls go, seek someone out, dive for them, hurt them, and not only paint the targets, they'll also leave area of effect that deal damage over time. So if they don't quite take an enemy out, they can at least keep some status effects on it. Or Hoot of the Vigilant. Predatory strike owls behave like sentries and can fire on nearby enemies twice before detonation. Wow, that definitely sounds like a good one actually. I'd probably go for that one for sure. Hoot for the Vigilant. Number 9, Time to Spare, increases the duration of Temporal Distortion's warp bubble, so that's an extra 2 seconds of distortion, or intensifies the slowing effect of Temporal Distortion, further reducing enemy movement speed. So enemies will be 30% slower, so you can either have slower enemies or longer field. For sniping, I think the slower the enemies you can get, the better, so I'd probably go for Cease and Desist on that one, definitely. Even though it's good to have a longer field, 2 seconds isn't a massive amount when you sat back trying to line shots up and things like that. I'd probably rather have a slower target than a target's moving slower, sorry, moving for longer slower. So yeah, Cease and Desist on that one. And then finally, Bindle Blast. Bindle Blast can fire twice after charging. Wow, that is the massive powerful shot actually. Wallhacks.exe. Bindle Blast shots can now pierce world terrain to strike targets. Enemy Battleborn are highlighted in the scope. Oh, wow, that's quite a handy one really then. So do I want more Bindle Blasts, or do I want a wall hack Bindle Blast? That sounds pretty good really. So you can actually, maybe even if an enemy's not behind something, that means you can hide behind something like a building or something, wall hack through it and take someone out. Wallhacks.exe I'd choose on that one, definitely. Yeah, definitely. But I would probably see how the Bindle Blasts would actually work. Can fire twice after charging, so you get more than one shot on that one. Powerful they are, definitely powerful. Instead of 750 potential damage, you could get 1500 in 2 shots. That's a pretty good one really. I'd still go for wall hacks though for sure. So yeah, there you go. Well, that is Marquis' skill anyway. I never thought I'd say this after looking at Oscar, Mike and Montana, who I was quite looking forward to playing. But this is pretty much probably one of my favourite sounding characters in a minute. I'm not a sniper at all, but this guy just sounds absolutely fun as hell to play with. So I would definitely be doing a full playthrough with this guy, sniper only playthrough. That would be pretty epic really. So yeah, let me know what you think of Marquis, and obviously with his skills. If you agree or disagree, let me know down in the comments below. And just a general what you think of this character. I'm pretty excited to play as this guy actually. He seems pretty cool, and yeah, there you go, that is another character overview. So thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.